So welcome to our update from the garage, the restoration of the Austin 7 Ruby. So it's been a while. It's now actually December. You can probably see the breath coming out of me. It's very cold. It's sub-zero in fact. I'm here in Kent today. So we just thought we'd give you an update of where we got to, because we've made some progress on the car. So let me show you what we're up to at the moment. So here is the Ruby. Doesn't look tremendously different to the last video, but we've got headlights on, as you can see. The front skirt, you're not going to see that too well, but it is still missing. The previous owner's yet to find it, but it will turn up, or we'll get a new one. Either way, it doesn't matter too much. So, so the big updates then. So we have got a working dashboard, and the car will be fired up. My son will fire that up in a minute for us. Let's have a quick look around first and see what we've been up to. So we've got working wiring loom. So we can see here we've got the wires going into the boxes here. One piece that we're missing is the foot switch. Let me grab a light. The foot dip switch should be down there, shouldn't it? We've got a couple of wires that go to that. So yes, our foot dip switch was unfortunately broken. The electrical contacts we're not making, and we took it apart, and the mechanical side of it failed as well, unfortunately. So there's a new one on order that will be here soon, and we'll have a working dip switch, and then we can get these front headlamps wired in. Now we've got wires going to the front headlamps. I've just got them covered over for the time being, so we don't short anything. Not that they're connected to the dip switch anyway, yeah, so basically we've got the old-fashioned dipping headlights on this car. So when the lights are dipped on this car, the near side headlight over that side, it's got a little solenoid which dips the beam downwards, actually physically moves the reflector downwards, and then the offside headlamp would switch off, which is why this offside one's only got one cable going to it. So that's a bit of an old way of doing it. The workaround, we've got a wiring loom which puts two wires to each headlamp, and I think, as far as I'm aware, that I need to get a new lamp holder, a couple of new lamps, and we can have a main beam and full beam working off the dip switch. And yeah, anyone that's got any experience of that would be greatly appreciated. Any guidance there? Somebody in the club has got some guidance for us, I believe, so we're going to have a chat with him probably later on today. Actually, I'll give him a call and take some guidance there. So working our way round to the back of the car. So we've got the rear of the car on, and let's get some lights back here. So we've got the working pork pie lamp there, and we've got these additional lights here. So the wiring loom only had wires for this centre light, which is the original. So that does the brake and the side light. It's got two lamps inside that one holder. So that's fine. That's what the wiring loom had, but we had with the car holes already in the wing for these, and these were already supplied with the car. So we just had to run some extra wires from that, so that when we put our foot on the foot brake, it not only does the centre one, it also lights up the two side brake lights as well, and the brake switch. We've put one of these in. Let's have a look underneath. So it's actually nearer the front, isn't it? So there is the brake switch. There's a spring on the brake switch there, and there's where the wires go into it. Spring goes up to the braking rod there, and there's a nut and a connection there, so you can move it along the braking rod to find the best connection, the best position for it, I should say. And that gives us the brake light when the foot's put down the foot brake pedal. So there's an extra wire there, that yellow one, that runs all the way along the back of the car along with the wiring loom. Run that down as an extra earth. So let me show you there. We've got an extra earth connection, so they all connect onto the petrol tank there, you can see. So I've got a earth wire coming all the way from the battery, and I've got extra earth running off of each of the side lamps, and because it's connected to the fuel tank, that should help to earth there at the back end of the car. And there's the additional earth wire coming off the earth from the battery. So we've run that extra earth as and insurance policy to help us get good earth at the back end of the car to aid our lighting situation back there. So no bad earth problems on this car. We've got the windscreen wiper, fitted to the inside. That's wired in, untested at the moment, but it should work. Let's hope so. So we'll get that tested and make sure that's working as well. So okay then, so let's get my son to come along, and we'll get the Ruby fired up if it'll fire up. Right then, so my son's here ready to get this started up in a moment. But first of all, forgot to mention we've put some new tyres on. So thanks to the guys at Longstones, we've got new tyres, new inner tubes, and a new protector tape that goes inside, the rim tape I think they call it. So that's all on and fitted. So we've got 5 of those, one in the spare as well. The originals were, well, there's one of the originals, quite bald. So if anyone wants some workshop tyres, let us know. Welcome to those. Pick them up, North Kent. You can have them. So right then, so we've got a working dashboard now, and you can see the dashboard light coming on. We had a little bit of an issue with the dynamo. When we first wired this up, the dynamo didn't work. So we rubbed the contacts and gave it all a bit of spray, of electrical spray, and it still didn't work. But then it's only started working last time we fired it up. So fingers crossed the dynamo's working today. So let's give it a go. So fire it up. See? Yeah, so the ignition light's gone out there, so the dynamo's working again today, which is good news. So subscribe to the channel. The next video we're going to be driving it up to our house. We've got some registration plates for the car now. The car's been registered with the DVSA, or DVLA, sorry. So it's SXS707 is our registration plate now. So we'll get some number plates made up for the car and get those on it, and we're going to drive it up to our garage. At the moment it's in my mum and stepfather's garage, so be good to get it up to our place, make it easier to work on it over the winter. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you up in the next video.